Bringing artwork and features into the landscape are more popular than ever, and finding the right one can really make or break your landscape. Now, I'm here to visit one of my mates from my landscaping days that's been an absolute trailblazer in helping people create that perfect feature for their gardens. So come on, let's go and meet Chris.
My name's Chris Vassallo. I have created Lump Sculpture Studio. It's a kind of a place where we can create amazing sculptures for outdoor applications. We get a lot of our work through designers, residential and also commercial ventures. Our sculptures are quite modern, so they're not figurative in any way. We like to take botanical themes and transpose that theme into sheet metal work that we can add to people's backyards. G'day, Anthony.
How you going, mate?
Yeah, very good. Welcome to the studio.
I tell you what, mate, it's looking awesome in here.
Yeah, definitely. This is our new range.
I just noticed these on the way in. They are a standout.
There's spun brass and aluminium hanging planters and also base planters.
I love even all the cabling and all that sort of stuff. Just gives it a totally different look. And this sphere, mate, I like the look of this too. Where would you put this in the garden?
Well, I'd love to see this up the back of a garden in a dark corner with a little light in it and just shining all these beams of light, just, circulating around a garden.
And I mean, look, you've got this organic shape, but right behind there, I'm looking at something a little bit more geometric with this planter that almost looks like a rock or a boulder or something like that. And I like the finish too.
That's our sprayed finish. It's an automotive paint, and yeah, we can create that look. Working with other artists and designers and clients is always fun, but also opens the boundaries and they bring new things to the table all the time. We like exploring those. Sometimes some of these pieces are so large that we require engineering, and that puts a lot of limitations on the pieces. Even bringing the piece, once it's even built, to site, and how do we actually install it? That's always fun.
Chris, what about the screens? There's so much use for screens in landscapes, but these ones are pretty cool. And is there a reason why we've got these on rollers here? Or?
Oh, definitely. We love our screens, and especially on rollers, you can just move them around. So you can have them at the end of your pergola, and you can open up your outdoor space, or you can close them off and make them a bit more private.
I suppose we go from something that's beautiful and practical, but then there's art pieces like this that just bring talking points into the garden.
Definitely.
What was behind your thought process in creating something like this?
We wanted to explore some geometric sort of shapes, something that created lots of angles, and especially when they're lit, these pieces just come to life.
What are these made from?
These are stainless steel, and then painted again with our rust finish.
So that's the, see, I would have thought that, I thought that was strapped on there, but that's the actual stainless steel.
Correct, yeah, revealed.
Oh, wow.
Every garden is different, and the home is based around the garden too, so we like to tie it in, so, you know, it could be a raw steel look, or a matte black, or it might be even the same colours as the window trims. So we, love to try and get an entire package, not just individual objects. Our sort of pieces, they are the hero. It might be something that draws your attention to a certain aspect of the garden. Sometimes it's a vista, so you could be looking from the front door as it opens, look through the home and out to the backyard. And those sort of elements also bring the backyard inside the home. So it's creating just, you know, an overall design aesthetic to individual gardens. OK, Anthony, come on in. This is the studio.
Coming to the inner sanctum,
That's it. Welcome to Lump Sculpture. This is where the magic happens.
I tell you what, magic's about right. These look unbelievable.
Yeah, these are our new illuminated pods. We have low voltage lights hidden inside these, and they look fantastic at night.
Yeah, no, they're cool. How do you get to that, starting with a bit of steel?
Yeah, well, it's all about the design process and how we end up there. So we first initially take a brief. We talk to our clients and we try and mix a bit of botanical with sheet metal and engineering. So, yeah, we design sort of pieces that can be folded and cut. Right. And some of the cutting is actually happening right here with our laser cutter.
Oh, wow.
Essentially, we have like 50,000 bolts. We fry that and we create a laser, and then that laser beam will then follow our path of our design and cut out whatever we want.
To perfection.
That's right.
That's amazing. Hey, this is cool too.
Yeah. This is a piece designed by Timothea, my partner. Yeah. And here she was inspired by like a wedding ring, and she really wanted to show like a connection. So this beautiful like detail up at the top yeah, just conveys that quite well.
It certainly does. How much of it is put together by human hand?
Oh, 90%.
Right.
So it's drawn by hand at the start, then put onto a computer, and then sent down and then cut by these machines. But after that, it's really about how we weld it and fabricate it and the finishing details. So we've got another piece here that's been fully, welded and sanded, and it has this amazing sort of texture. This is Core 10, the material.
Yeah, right. What is it about Core 10 that's different to using normal steel?
Well, yeah, Core 10 is a mixture of like different materials, and the actual rust is a patina, and that patina sticks to the material. So whereas like normal mild steel will sort of rust and then flake off and then rust again, and so it deteriorates.
Yep.
But this is just amazing. It sticks, protects the parent material, and it will last outdoors forever.
See, who would ever think that rust would become the protective coating?
That's right.
And it looks unreal too.
Yeah. So they make bridges, shipping containers for this sort of stuff, and yeah, it's just built to last. It's a definite challenge using some of these maths to create these objects, especially using repetition of objects. If you slightly get the first one out of kilter, it'll quickly compound and the whole sculpture will be quite wrong. So we never get the first one right. A lot of experimental sort of stuff, prototyping to come to these final products.
Chris, I love this finish, mate. Is that, and all these other samples here, I mean, there must be a lot to consider from colour through to the design itself.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we want all of our pieces to be individual. We love creating new stuff all the time, so we're always coming up with new things. We go over the plans, look over them, see how they all work, see the design. Is it a square? Is it a round sort of garden? And then we start creating pieces that suit that environment.
So what inspires you, Chris, to go and create something like this, and what can it do for a backyard?
Well, yeah, it's all about the hero sometimes. You really need a hero in a garden, and you have to light them really well too. It becomes a talking piece, and the family get to enjoy it. People come over for barbecues, and the story behind the piece as well. It's great, I love it. Once you actually get to site and actually see the works installed, or we're actually out there installing them ourselves, it's such an achievement at times, you know, because it does tie everything together. And to actually make something that's going to last a lifetime and people get to enjoy is, yeah, that's the most rewarding part of the job. I love it.